So, I just want to say thanks to Wolfgang Van Halen for all you do. Um, and Alex, why can't you write? You write great. It only takes one, and you know you can do it, right? And you did it. But I just want to say thanks because I'm working on Wolf's song, and my cat told me to do my dead cat who died. She passed, but she came back and said, "There's a wolf after you." I thought, I think there is, but I thought a wolf, obviously. And I didn't quite get it either when Ed came out and said that he was really proud. I mean, I could see him coming out and saying he was really proud, but he came out and basically said Wolfgang is kicking ass, and I didn't get that till I tried to play this song, and it kind of comes around, and Ed said to me when I started picking the song apart or trying to because I still haven't figured it out. Um, Ed said to me, "You're taking it away from him," but I'm not. See, that's what this is, man. This is what, and this is it's just like prophecy. It's like if you have we're lucky we have Bachs, you know. We have a few Bachs. We got the big Bach and a few, and they're wonderful. They're all wonderful composers. Wonderful, wunderkind. Uh, you know, they're fabulous, and so that's why I did what I did. And anyone, yeah, step. You got 3 seconds to step. You got 2 seconds to step back from WVH because actually that shit that you do, Wolf, is all stuff you grew up with, and a lot of it I couldn't stomach, and you had the patience and you carried that spirit and whatever and stuff, which is quite a feat. I mean, that's what we did back in the 80s and the early 90s. Um, but my generation. Um, but yeah. So that's just a bit of appreciation. Um, I wish I could tell the whole story. I don't know the whole story, but Ed talks to people. If you don't believe me, Grateful Dead. He's got the penthouse in Hotel California. Of course he does. What do you think? He's up there looking at. He's under the burning clouds. I saw him rise up to where God lives sometimes. He did that over Sinai. What? Mount Sinai. Oh. Um. Yeah, it's weird. Rock is. You know, Jesus said art, but it's rock is football is life, and actually rock is life. You know. So I had something else I wanted to say. If I remember it, I'll be back. But that's from the Star Wars Cantina guy who is middling to okay at this point. But when it comes to what I can hear in Eddie and hundreds of guitarists, um, um, I'm not that great. I'm not that great. I'm really fast. I got small hands, and I'm left-handed, and I just go. Sometimes, sometimes. That's all I got. Didn't realize it till I started um, to be able to lick. You can do it just coming from slow rock licks. You can do it. You just got to keep playing them all. Play whatever you can find that you can do. That's all. That's all I did. Took the easy way out. Turned out I was really fast, but there's plenty of people who can do what I do. And the sliding, that's all it is. I don't play chords. I just slide strings. I'm a string slider. If you want the explanation, anyone, I'll teach anyone. I'm not here. Eddie had to make it, and he had to do that for rock. And for all of us. You know, it doesn't sound that good, but it's a piece. It's a part. It's an interpretive. It's impressionism of Eddie, and maybe that's why, if it has any power, it comes from the impression of Eddie, because you can't do Eddie. Not totally all the time. Yeah, there's a guy in Airborne. I always talk about him, but he can keep the run flying, and he's learned a lot of those songs. I hope he branches out into his own music and gets his own sound, because to actually do Eddie just all the way through for 15 minutes or something is just the proof is there. People don't know. Eddie played the spectrum of ability. He played everything. He didn't care. He didn't care if it was easy. He'd do it. He just did it. He just did everything, and it's so vast to me. It's like, when did this? It's. He doesn't have this. He didn't put out 300 songs, but it's within all those songs. It's this vast, different, weird shit that it just. Well, yeah. If you're a guitarist, it drives you crazy. Then you just let go, because you can figure it out, and figure out Eddie's stuff. And some of us, when we do, we're just off. I do. It would be fun to learn some, but I have to have someone teach me. That's it. I have to pay someone. Can you teach me Eddie at all? And then I have a huge. Oh, and that's the other thing. So you think I got a big hat? I have a huge handicap. My right hand. And everyone I tell says it ain't that bad, but you don't know how bad it is. That's why I have to jump. Like Wolf. Oh, for all you do. Brother. Well, you're a younger brother. Kind of a nephew. When it comes down to it, that's what I see in rock. Someone step up, I do. Wolf, you know. That's where rock is, and it's like, you're the lone guy. You should play with Tenacious D. You should make it a point. That's my suggestion on how you guys get along. But just, that's all you need. Those two guys. Can you imagine? Oh yeah. the Tenacious D White Stripes WVH tour. See you guys. Balls, guys! Balls! I feel like I'm in a dream right now. I think I am. Cheers.